speak to my next guest because I think they're so humble, so genuine, and I think that's what people kind of love about them. So let's say hello to Abz Love. Hello.
Hey, the one and only. How's it going, Lily?
Good, but how are you?
I'm very well, very well. Nice to be out of the house. I enjoyed my moments and my time in there. It's nice to be out and doing what I do again and back into the routine of things, man.
Well, it must have been kind of surreal for you because, I mean, you were almost kind of out of your comfort zone because, like you said, you do like nature, you do like, you know, your own surroundings. So being in a house with some people that you probably didn't know all of them must have been tough for you at times.
Yeah, I thought I'd be alright because I spent so much time in hotels around the world and you know, I'm used to waiting about and hanging around, but like it's just the hanging about, man. It's just waiting for something to happen. Then you walk into one room and people are bitching in there, so you walk out into another room, people bitching in there, so you just think, I'm just going to go and water the flowers. It's too much for me, man. I'm not one of them kind of people that like to stir shit up. And like I said, I was honored to be a part of and be considered to be a part of the Big Brother this year because there's some huge names and people have been doing stuff and I haven't done anything for such a long time. It's like, it's nice to be considered.
Now, when you were in a house and you saw other people walking downstairs, I mean, honestly, do things go in your head? Do you kind of look at people and think, oh, I don't think I'm going to get on with that person, or do you just kind of make a judgment when you get to know them?
Yeah, I'm kind of, I literally sat there and I was just, as they were coming in, I was just kind of moving with the vibes of it all and the momentum of the hype and just kind of settling down because walking into the house is a trauma enough. And then when there's all these strangers coming down, you're just trying to pick up a vibe of everybody. It's quite surreal, but it's really cool, man. It's a great thing and I'm honored to have been a part of it.
And like you said, the public warmed you because you finished runner-up, which is, you know, incredible. So it must have been nice to be the final
I was blown away because I thought, you know, when I started, I was like, okay, I don't know who's in the house. I've got to go for it. I've got to try and win this and make the most of it. And as the time went on, I wanted Lauren to win personally because I just thought she deserves to have a little something because she's not done anything like the rest of us have. We've been out there, we've had our time, so I kind of thought it'd be great if she won. But that didn't happen. But for me to even come into the finals, I was like amazed, man. And then to come runner-up, I mean, against them guys and Mario's and all of them guys, you know what I mean, doing it out there in the world right now, man. So yeah, it was amazing, amazing.
But I mean, it's not just that. I mean, what an incredible year you've had personally. I mean, the big reunion must have been such an amazing experience for you because you're reuniting with your bandmates, and I mean, what a success the show has been. I mean, to get an arena tour from a show like that must have been absolutely sensational for you.
Incredible, man. Like, just the start of this year, Gareth, I could just about pay my rent, you know what I'm saying? And then when the big reunion came along and getting the boys back together alone is a miracle. And then for it to take off as much as it did, and then to do like you're saying, to do the shows, the sellout shows is amazing. And it's just, it hasn't stopped. And then into Big Brother, and I'm just wondering what the next 3 months has got planned before the year's out, man. I'm preparing myself, but just amazed, man. It's been an amazing year, and I thank everybody that's listening for all your support, man. It's overwhelming, man, to come from where I've come and then to get here. And like, I'm so close to getting my own place now. I've been looking, I'm house hunting just to get a little place. I can't wait, man. Dreams are coming true by the minute.
It's good that things going well, and like you said, to go on a show and, you know, being back in 5, but only 4 members, for you it seemed like it was more tough for you. It kind of that you found that more difficult than any you know, of the bandmates as such, because you seem like you had a close relationship with Jay back in the day.
Yeah, and I still do, and that's the thing, man. For me, it's like 5 isn't 5, really, until, like, we're all back together, and the circle isn't quite complete until we've at least performed together or something for me, or you know what I mean? Things have been, I think a lot of emotion, a lot of built-up emotion was being brought forward from the past with relation to Jay and how we feel about him and stuff. But, I mean, it'd be a whole much nicer, like, story if we could all just leave our differences behind us and just give it back just for the fans that one last time as a whole 5-piece unit. I mean, the 4 of us are great. It's cool and everything. It's just I'm small steps, like I said on the last series of the reunion. I can't see us making music or look too far into the future just yet. So I'm kind of small steps with it. But hey, who knows? I don't know what's coming, man. Like, if you'd have told me at the start of the year I'd be in the Big Brother, I'd have been like, what? You're crazy. Who knows what's gonna come? Do you know what I'm saying?
And can we look forward to any more new material? Are you guys maybe looking to release a new album or even a single? Is that something that could be on the cards?
We're doing a little something for Tech Center. I think it's coming up soon, so we've got a little bash at that. I think that's going to be a little bit of fun and a little bit of music making or something. But there's no plans for 5 to do an actual single or anything like that just yet. Nah.
And do you personally have, you know, any upcoming projects you can tell us about? Anything that you're working on?
You know, I've got a lot of time for at the minute. I'm showing a lot of love to this charity that I've been helping out where I can. They're called Hoofbeats, and they're looking after like abandoned and vulnerable ponies and horses and stuff. And them guys need a lot of love. So I'd appreciate any love like being sent that way. They're called Hoofbeats, and then you can I give a little text out?
Of course you can.
To donate a little something.
Yeah, we can.
Lewis. If you text Hoof 10 and whatever your amount to 770. That's Hoof 10 to 770 for anything you can afford. It helps these guys get a little bit of food for the up-and-coming winter. I'm doing what I can on my side, but it's man, I've made a big connection with horses, especially in my whole farm-style lifestyle. I'm just trying to give a little bit back to the planet, man, in my little way.
And like you said, if people want to kind of donate, you know, £10, they can text that to 770.
770, that's the one. Beautiful.
There you go. So you're very close to this charity. It's something that you've worked with, you know, and obviously worked with for a long time.
I fell in love with horses, Lewis. I bought my missus a horse and got jealous, and then I wanted one, so I bought one. I realised how expensive they are to keep up and running. But I've fallen in love with them, and just the natural horsemanship way of doing things, just natural with them, and just I love them being a part of my life, and I think they'll. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. So that's like with Hoofbeats, it's been an amazing thing that they've done to keep all the horses like alive, and you know they've been in some bad situations, man. So that takes a lot, and these guys can do with all the help they can get. Obviously, like every charity, but like I said, I'm doing my bit right here.
Well, that's a nice mention for them, and we'll make sure that we get them supported.
Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it.
What I would love to know, because you do seem like a very honest guy. When people ask you a question, you just give a straight answer, which is what a lot of people respect about you. Obviously, being in a band like Five, you sold so many million records worldwide. But you know, what's it like, you know, to be that, you know, famous and on these massive tours and having all the paparazzi follow you, to suddenly a few years later it kind of dies down for a few years? I mean, I can't imagine what mindset.
It's crazy, like you're saying, to play like an arena and a touring the world, and then you're playing Weatherspoons in Shoreditch. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a bit of a what happened there, man, and like people don't seem to care. Like the people you made friends with along the way and all the contacts you got, they ain't really answering their phones anymore until you're hot again. You know what I'm saying? And then they start calling you. So it is quite a messy one, man. Like, but you know, like I'm saying, it's we're that nostalgic band, and I'm just grateful that we've come back after 10 years. We've still got hits. But right now, like I say, I've got a lot of respect for all the One Directions and the Union J guys, and like the it's their time, man, and they're doing it beautifully, and like I've got a lot of respect for that, man. They're holding their titles, and it's a tough industry to be in nowadays. You can do a TV show and become famous off of that, and then release a song. But like when we started, it was the radio promos and slugging around various venues here and there and trying to make a mark and impress people. So it's a different game altogether. But I've got a lot of respect for them guys, man.
But I mean, what a legacy you guys personally have, you know, created. I mean, your songs, whenever you go out,
we did all right.
Keep on moving, everybody get up. If you're getting down, my favourite one. I mean, you guys just, wherever you go, people love your music. You were different to a lot of boy bands, because some boy bands, like the song can be current for, say, you know, a couple of months, but with Five, everybody knows every single word to your songs. I mean,
that's why I'm so grateful, because I had a moment of like, forget Five, man. They're rubbish. I'm not proud of them, and I want to know about it. And then I found my love again for them, and I'm so grateful that the songs we made were so good. Do you know what I'm saying? And they stood the test of time. They're still classics. They're pop classics, man. And like, a lot of stuff is just kind of like blah. But like when you can write something that lasts 10, 15 years, that's pretty cool. Until the knees give up, you know what I'm saying, Lewis? I'm still going to be attacking them, man. I'm doing a routine still with the boys. We've got the tour coming up and a few bits and pieces, so we're still in there, man. We're still there.
Well, honestly, I'm so pleased that things are going this well for you, because like you said, you're so genuine. Everybody just really likes you, and they've warmed to you. So I'm so pleased that the big reunions come along, and I'm glad the public, you know, made you the runner-up of Celebrity Big Brother, and I look forward to all of your upcoming projects.
Rocking, dude. I well appreciate the time, man. It's been cool talking to you, dude.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Take it easy, Lewis.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.